grateful to you for summoning me, young man. I am rarely summoned. Now that I have once again have blood running through my veins, I can tell you the story of my noble yet misfortunate death. I died in a great battle, you see. Well, the whole thing started when Odysseus left for the Trojan War. He was gone for quite a while, so I decided to marry Penelope. When I got there, there was a problem. By marrying Penelope, any man would suddenly gain all the wealth and power they wanted. So of course there were many suitors that I had to compete against. I knew that the others had no chance against me, so I decided that I might as well have a good time. We had fun. We ate, we listened to music, and of course we drank. It was quite amazing. When we all woke up in the morning, after a good night of sleep, we would feast until we could not move, and then we would sit and command the bard to sing. I believed that wine was the center of life. We were living a great life, until the beggar came. That squalid beggar came around begging for food. The lowness of him. If he wanted food, he should work for it. Look at me. I work hard. I'm trying to protect Penelope's kingdom. He was ruining the party that we had worked so hard to create. This was going to be my kingdom, and I didn't need a beggar ruining my palace. One day, he angered me so much that I threw a stool at him. He had crossed too many lines. A few days later, beautiful Penelope glided down the stairs to tell us that she was going to hold a competition, and that the winner would be the lucky one to marry her. When I heard this, I knew I would win. We had to shoot these arrows through the holes in some axes. Yes, this is hard, but after all, I was of noble birth. Anyways, the first suitor was too weak to even string the bow. When I saw this, I thought it was just because of his bad upbringing. When the second and third man could not string it, I worried. I decided that I should not even try when Eurymachus, the only man with a chance of succeeding besides me, failed to string the bow. If I tried and failed, not only would I not get Penelope, but my reputation would be ruined. It would show that Odysseus was much greater than our generation. I smoothly told the men that we should try again tomorrow, even though I didn't mean it. And then we all started to prepare ourselves for the feast. Just as we started dreaming of all the food, the nasty beggar came. He asked us if he could try the bow, and of course we immediately refused. What impudence! Finally, after all of his nagging, we let him try, knowing that he would not even be able to raise the bow. He was a filthy, commonplace, and low-class man that had not a drop of pure blood in his frail body. He could never do it. The beggar picked it up and started to look at the bow. Then he raised it, and with one swoop, strung it. Maybe he was some expert in bows and found the weak point. He must have cheated. However, I thought nothing of it. Undoubtedly, Penelope was not going to marry this vagabond. Then I made the biggest mistake of my life. I raised a beautiful golden goblet of wine to my lips, and that is the moment that the beggar, or who I later learned to be Odysseus, killed me. I could have taken him, but alas, he stabbed me when I was not looking. Why not stand up and be a man? But I understand that he did recognize my great power and ability. For you see, young man, for what other reason would he kill me first? The moral of the story, my friend, is that you should always be a good guest, and watch out for the almighty gods. They planned this whole scheme from the start. You never know when they're tricking you.